Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. Today we're going to talk about packaging requirements for the Amazon seller. There seems to be a lot of confusion in what really you need to have on your packaging, whether it be UPC codes, whether it be FNSKU things, all the other types of alphabet soup that are out there. But let's go in and let's discuss this. Before we do, again, I want to thank everybody who's watching on YouTube, or whether you're listening on iTunes or you're reading or watching this content on my blog. So thank you very, very much for being here. The first thing you want to think about in your packaging requirements are the codes and numbers that are required for Amazon to sell your product. One of the things that you're going to need to get started and set up is a UPC code. Now, you can get your UPC code, just Google UPC codes anywhere on the internet. You can get them from a variety of places, and typically they're very, very inexpensive. You'll find UPC codes anywhere from a few dozen for $5, $10, $15 for 5 or 10, still a nominal cost. What you're going to need is you're going to need that UPC code. When you're setting your item up, you're going to take that 12 or 13-digit UPC code. If it's 12 and it asks you for 13, by the way, just put a 0 at the beginning, and then that will make it 13. So enter that when you're creating your item. That's the only place you'll need a UPC code if you plan on selling your item on Amazon. If you plan on selling it in addition to Amazon and other places, you'll need the UPC code on there, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But you set your item up with your UPC code. That's a one-time thing to set your item up. And then what you'll need is something called the FNSKU number. And SKU stands for Stock Keeping Unit, which is basically, this is Amazon's number, Amazon's barcode. So literally what the process is when you're setting your item up, you'll go on your Amazon dashboard, and it will print, you'll see where this is very easy to get into, and you'll see FNSKU number. And that will print 32 a sheet. So literally what you do is you download that as a PDF and you email that to your supplier and ask them to attach that code to each and every one of your product items. Now that can be put on with a sticker, that can be printed on the packaging itself, however that is, or you could print it out with your own printer and put it on the products yourself if you have a death wish and want to do all those crazy things and work for yourself. But ideally you'll have your supplier do it. If your supplier won't do it for whatever reason, and I haven't had one who wouldn't, or you can always have Amazon put it on and they charge like 20 cents per item to apply that barcode for you. And I think you'll find your supplier might charge you a nominal amount, but it won't be 20 cents an item in most cases. And if you have it printed as part of your ongoing packaging, it won't be anything. Now, one of the things to realize going forward is if you choose to take this item and sell it outside of Amazon, you probably will need the UPC code on the packaging. And again, by the time you get to that stage, you can make different arrangements, and maybe you just take and put the UPC code as a sticker, put that on the package. But if you have a UPC code on your package already and all that you want to do is sell on Amazon, what you'll do is you need to instruct your supplier to cover the UPC code with that FNSKU number. And that's really all that's involved in doing that, because the only number that really matters, or code number that matters to Amazon, is the FNSKU number. So I know there's a lot of confusion on that, on what to put on your packaging, what not. So I just want to do a short video, audio, if you will, podcast on what to do and how to go through that. Now, as far as some of the specifics to find the FNSKU, you just go in your dashboard under inventory and click on a few buttons and you'll see it. And since this is kind of audio, hard to walk you through, but it's not hard to find. But again, send it to your supplier in a PDF. Easy peasy, everything's done. You're on your way to doing that. So just wanted to go over that today, some simple packaging requirements on how to get your items to Amazon and up and running very easily. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening wherever you are. Talk soon.